Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Arlene. Today we're making an asparagus salad. This is a super simple dish. It looks beautiful when you put it on the table. You're gonna impress your friends. It's also delicious. As always, check in the description box. There's a little triangle. I still get this question after a whole year of making YouTube videos. Where is the recipe? There's a little triangle right on the right side. Click on it. The recipe, the breakdown, and the measurements for the recipe show up. Everything you need to know about this recipe is in that little box, okay? Let me give you the ingredients really quick. The first thing we're gonna need is asparagus. And I usually tell you guys to buy the little thin asparagus because those are the freshest ones. But for this salad, I look for the thick ones. And I'll show you why. Fresh asparagus. We're gonna do some radishes, and I already sliced and weighed them. We're gonna do some Dijon mustard. I'm using apple cider vinegar, but any vinegar you have on hand. It could be the white one and it could be the red wine vinegar. Anything that you have, same measurements, okay? Some olive oil, and I'm using the light. We're gonna do some Parmesan cheese, and I'm using the block because this is what I had, and lately this is what I've been using. But if all you have is the shredded or the powder one, you can still use it. But the only thing is that it needs to be full fat to count as the healthy fat, okay? And 1 egg. I'm gonna show you what to do with this egg. We're getting fancy here. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our asparagus ready. And I already rinsed them. And all I'm gonna do is, with a vegetable peeler, I'm gonna grab my asparagus and I'm gonna put it flat in a cutting board. And with the peeler, I'm gonna hold the end. With the peeler, I'm just gonna slice. And you wanna put a little bit of pressure, but not a lot, because you don't want it to break. And let me show you. And see, there you are. I'm gonna show you again. Putting a little bit of pressure, but not a lot. And look, I'm going to do another one. Put it flat. If I do it right in the middle of the cutting board, I can't put my vegetable peeler flat, so I do it at the edge. And then I put a little bit of pressure, not a lot, not a lot. And then you keep turning your spear so you get all the sides. Once you can't get any more, then you stop. You see, if you put too much pressure, it just chops it. The end, I usually would save it to do soups or stews, but this one is so tough that I'm just gonna discard it. Okay, I'm gonna finish all my asparagus and I'll be right back. Okay, we are ready. All my asparagus shavings are ready, and I already measured them. To that, I am going to add my sliced radishes. And with my fingers, I'm just going to toss what I have in the bowl. This is such a pretty dish. Okay. Now we're going to make our dressing. We're going to get our Dijon mustard, and to that we're going to add our vinegar. And we're going to add our olive oil. And what I do is I just whisk it and incorporate it little by little. You just want to emulsify it. It'll get a little thicker, you'll see. Okay, everything is incorporated and it's emulsified. You see, it's not, all the ingredients are combined really, really well. Let's see. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Okay. Now we're going to add this to our asparagus and radishes. And what it does, this is going to soften your asparagus just a little bit. It's not going to feel super duper crunchy. And then with 2 forks, we're just gonna combine everything really good. I usually do it with my hands, but I picked a bowl that's too small. Ah, it looks so pretty already. Everything is well combined. Now I'm going to leave it aside so it can wilt just a little. This is something that you don't want to do if you're going to eat it like in a few hours. Otherwise it'll get too soggy. If you want to do it, I would shave everything, get everything ready, refrigerate it, and then when you're ready to serve it, then you pour your dressing over it and let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, otherwise it'll be too soggy. Now we are going to go poach an egg. I'll be right back. I'll show you how to poach it. Okay, we are ready to poach the egg, and I have a small saucepan and I have about 4 inches of water. Now my heat, it's about on medium high. You want your water to have the little bubbles at the end. I don't know if you can see them, but it's not boiling. It's just simmering. If it's boiling, you're gonna cook it instantly. So try to have it simmering. It's like a medium high. And then your egg, I have it in a little dish, and a lot of people put sugar in it or vinegar or salt. I don't do anything to my water. I don't need to add any extra condiments. So I'm just gonna get my egg that it's at room temperature, and I'm just gonna drop it. And that's it. Just leave it there for about 4 minutes or until the little yellow yolk, it appears white. You want it runny, but you want it cooked completely. I'll be back in about 4 minutes. Okay, it's been 4 minutes. You see the water is not boiling, but it's simmering. And you're gonna have some foam. You just push it to the side with a slaughter spoon. You're gonna pick up that egg. You just want all that water to drain. And then in a paper towel, I'm just gonna set my spoon. I'm not gonna put the egg over it because the egg will stick to the paper towel. So I just wanna drain it and dry it as much as I can without putting it in the paper towel. Okay, I'm gonna move everything back to the counter and show you the finish. Alrighty, I've got my egg still on my spoon, and I have my asparagus strips with my dressing and everything. It's already wilted a bit. I'm gonna grab my egg, I'm gonna place it over my salad. And then I have my Parmesan, and I'm gonna do some shavings. Same thing. Again, if you have the powder or the shredded, just use that. All I do is I just shave my Parmesan. See? And then I just cut it in half. And I weigh it, and whatever is it that you need, you sprinkle it over the top of your salad. And there you have it, guys. My version of an asparagus salad. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next video. Enjoy.